Hello, you are in the reaction room with Rese. Welcome or welcome back. Today I'm doing a recap of Season 1, Episode 91. But before we get started, please do me a favor. Subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share this video. This is a new channel, so help me out if you don't mind. Now let's see what's happening beyond the gates. We start off at the Dupree house. Anita is back home, and she calls for Vernon, but he's not there. At Orphe Jean's, the press conference is over, but Bill, Vernon, and Martin are talking about Kenneth. Bill says the threat is gone, but Martin thinks it's all too much of a coincidence. He asks Bill, what's really going on? Over at Martin's house, Smitty and the kids are waiting for him to come home. Smitty tells them, we'll talk when he gets back. Smitty gets a call from a reporter telling him that Martin called a press conference, but it was canceled due to a family emergency. Of course he's shocked, but he plays it off. And then he gets a call from someone at his office telling him the same thing. Back at Orphe Jean's, Bill tells Martin he needs to calm down. Martin is upset that Kenneth was shot. Now he can never come clean about what happened. Vernon is mad at Bill too. Vanessa is at the press conference with Joey, and she's asking a lot of questions. Joey tells her, we arranged for a very bad man to be disposed of. But she wants to know all the details. Then Malone walks in and she starts questioning him. Joey yells, enough! He says, this is not a game, and basically tells her, you're going to get yourself in trouble. So she backs off. Vernon tells Bill, we agreed to pay Kenneth off, not take him out. Bill says, you heard what you wanted to hear. The money wasn't going to cut it. We already tried that. He says next time, maybe he won't help the Duprees fix their mess. Vernon tells him, we both know who holds the power in this room. And then he walks out. Martin finally comes home. He sees his bags and says, Smitty, please let me explain. The kids are glad to see him, but Smitty is really upset. He tells Martin he's tired of all the lies and secrets. Martin says, that ends tonight. No more hiding. The kids decide to go upstairs and let them talk. Martin finally tells Smitty everything that happened that night. Martin and Vernon were driving home from a political event. They took a wrong turn, and then they noticed that the car had a flat tire. Martin got out to change the tire, and two guys drive up and start making trouble. One of them calls Martin a spook. Then Vernon gets out, and the guys try to rob them. Vernon says, don't do this, and they start punching Vernon. One of them pulls out a gun, and Martin hits him in the head with a tire iron, and he beats the other one within an inch of his life. That was Kenny, and the other guy was dead. Vernon comes home to find Anita there. He's happy to see her, and he's trying to act like everything's okay. But she tells him, something is wrong, and you know I can sense that in you. Stop stalling and tell me what's going on. He says, it's Martin. That night has come back to haunt him, and our grandson is drowning. At the country club, Danny runs into Bill having a drink alone at the bar. She gets him to open up about what's bothering him. He tells her that Vernon chewed him out pretty good. Danny tells him, don't worry, Vernon always saw something valuable in him. And Bill says, not anymore. Smitty tells Martin he can't believe it, and he's so sorry that he had to suffer living with that for so long. He says, you were just defending yourself. Martin apologizes for not telling him before now. Smitty says, after 2 years, you should have told me. It's too late. He says, you need to leave. It's still too dangerous for you to be here. What if he comes back? Martin tells him he can't come back because he's dead. And that's the end of the show. We finally found out what happened that night. What do you think about episode 91? Let me know in the comments. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I will talk to you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye.